Okay, what you saw before, we removed the water pump and fan assembly. Now we've done all the cleaning, that's all nice and clean, all the old gasket off there. And what we're going to do now is, we're going to apply some gasket goo and fit the new gasket on there with goo. I'm using a Loctite 3 type. A lot of guys have different preferences. I like to use this, I've always used it. Now you don't have to put a lot, you just smear a little bit on there all the way around. Okay, once you've got to that stage there, as you can see, there's not a lot of gasket goo on there, just enough. And that's on one side of it. Fit the gasket on there. And we'll put some more gasket goo on this face now too. You can see, just dab it around everywhere.
Now that is the Loctite number 3, as you can see. It's a non-hardening sealant and it's very good to use.
Okay, you can see how much I've put on there. And that's ready to go on now.
At this stage I think we will do
I'll give you this and I'm going to hold the radiator.
This stage we will just put the water pump on first. And then we will put a new fan on.
I'm just going to lightly put some pressure on this, push it forward. Hold that in place.
There we go.
Okay. Now get the...
As you can see here, we've put a new gasket between the water pump housing and the water pump itself. And there's some new nuts there, actually, Michael.
New ones, is it? Alright,
Yeah.
Well, might as well use the new ones.
We've gone with some stainless steel here just to dress it up a little bit. So we've got some new stainless steel nuts, as you can see. There you go. Get them up nice and hand tight at this stage.
Yeah, important always to do them up evenly. Always do them up evenly, that's the most important.
Okay. Next is we will get the fan happening. Once we find that last new stainless steel nut.
Okay, if you get a nice spanner, we can start tying them up. I'll start tying them up. Now I'll go through evenly into them. I've got it over here.
Right, so that's the fourth
If you can
nut.
do that one
yeah,
there.
I can do this side here.
That side up a little bit.
Makes it a little bit easier being on this side of the pickup. We try and do them evenly, one at a time.
And this one here, the thread's a little bit damaged, so it's better make sure that we put it on straight.
Get
it
some
started.
light there for you.
Okay, if I can have that spanner.
also purchased a new Castle Nut Woodruff key and a new split pin, which will go on the new fan, as you can see there. So once we get these all nipped up nice and tight,
Okay, if you can do that last one there.
I can get to that one. Okay, that's nice and tight.
Okay. Now if we turn the water pump shaft, so you can see, locate the slot where the wood draft key goes.
I'll put some light on that.
Yeah,
Just
so
to
you can
show.
See that's where it goes in there. The wood draft key goes in there. So we'll leave that shaft pointing up.
Okay, ready for the new fan.
Now the same thing again. Inside the hub here, you'll see that the wood draft key has got a slot inside there where it locks onto.
You can see the slot there in the top of the fan.
Okay, so I'm going to hold that up so that we know that it's up the top and they'll lock in together.
I'll put the Woodruff key in first.
Yeah, just push it right on there. It's always better just to slightly have the front of it slightly lower. Just on an angle like that.
Which will help the fan slide on.
Slide on.
Okay, and I'll just push the radiator forward a bit. You just need to find that little groove.
Right, so, and you can see the shaft's turning, and that means that your wood draft key is locked on. You can push it on all the way, and now you get the nut started on there.
So here's the Castle Nut for you, Mick.
Thank you, Baz.
And that's the new Castle Nut going on that new 2-blade fan.
Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll tighten this up, and just enough to get rid of the play. And there'll be a hole on the shaft where you put the new split pin in.
And that's the new split pin there.
Okay.
I'm holding that ready once we tighten that up. So I'll get the relevant spanner.
It was a 5/8.
Okay, so that Castle Nut's getting tightened up.
Yeah, still a little bit of play there, still. We'll keep going. As I turn, I just check it. Once you get rid of the play, you know that it's tight enough.
That's looking pretty good.
That's okay. It's starting to get rid of the play, so now what we'll do is turn it to locate the
Split pin.
split pin hole on the shaft. So I'll just turn it a bit at a time so I can see where the hole is. Can you see it from that angle?
No, not quite.
I'll just do another little bit of a turn.
That must be hiding behind one of those little grooves on the nut. There it is, just a bit more. I can see the hole, so just turn it a bit more towards you.
So
And
turn
that's
it-
good there.
That's clockwise, turn it clockwise obviously to tighten it.
Yep. Now,
Now
if
if-
we put that to the top, we can locate that hole for the split pin. We might need to just go back a tad just to get into that hole.
Let's go back just a touch.
Just a touch.
Okay, how's that, Baz?
That's good. That's very good. We'll get that pin in there. That's gone in.
You may just need to give it a little bit
Little
of a
tap.
tap.
Just with a little,
I'll hold that steady, see which angle you want it on.
yeah, just with the little hammer here, we can just give it a good tap.
Yeah, a little bit more, just enough. Yeah, go on, keep going. Keep going, keep going. That's it.
We've got that in there, nice.
Alright, now we just need to bend those back. Let's get a screwdriver. Flat screwdriver just to get that started and bend it back a little bit. And then with the pliers you just bend that one there a little bit.
We'll get that nice and secure. That's it.
Okay. And that locks the nut on just in case it should come loose. It won't come right off.
As you can see in the fans, got no play in it. So our next step is the fan belt.
Yeah, what we can tell you now is what we'll end up doing to finish off is put your fan belt back on.
Around the pulleys. Need to press that in down the bottom there.
Sometimes you might have to just turn the crank over a little bit. Just to come through. Still hasn't gone in yet.
Just about. That's it. Just press that front bit a bit. It's a bit tricky down here.
Just pretend that we're on and just finish up.
Around the fan.
Then obviously around your
We've
generator.
got the adjustment on the generator.
And you finish off basically you slide your bonnet back on, push your hose,
Back into the neck of the radiator.
put that back on,
You got your rods back in place.
put them loose, sit the bonnet in place, tighten them back up as you took it off, obviously fill it up with water and check it all and you're off and going.
So there you have it.